all that stuff, motivation, self-improvement. Yeah, we'll see how we all get on. How's everybody going? Just done a long day down in the garage and stuff, and yeah, now we're just gonna hang out and see how everybody is. Have a chat. I wish people would stop bombing me with text messages while I'm live. Oh, it's from notifications from an auction website. No, yep. Just do a quick poll so people know what they're coming into. Yeah. We're gonna I'll put some emojis on it even. There we go. We'll put a poll up. Hopefully get some votes on that one. There we go. There we go. Right, we're good. We are set up. Sucks you can't play music while you're watching the stream as well. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I try my best here, bro. I try my best, mate. All messages, all good. I think we got all that. Hopefully the poll still shows on screen. I know when you change the chat, sometimes it can cause an issue. What's that? Cool. Stay and hang vote. Oh, we got a vote. We got a first vote on the poll there. Let's hope we're all doing well. Yeah, we'll see who shows up. Yeah, not my problem. It's YouTube's. Yeah, it's just understanding YouTube's a hard one, man. The mysteries of the algorithm, my friend. But yeah, we'll just stay and have a chat, see how everybody's getting on. I'm sure some of the regulars will come in. And it's just when we've just done a 2-hour stream in the garage, and the algorithm basically goes, oh, you're in the garage doing that. So you do have to, when you change topic, you have to reset the stream and that. So yeah, what is going on? We'll see. Hopefully the trolls are asleep tonight. But this is usually a pretty good spot for a chat, right? For all the Kiwis, all the Aussies, and that. Or some people are awake at 4 a.m. and stuff, right? I don't know. I love doing YouTube, man. I love how we meet people from all over the world. So I'm in New Zealand. If there's anybody new coming in who's somewhere all crazy in the planet, let me know. We'll have a chat. We're just getting started, so if you're wondering why there's only like 4 people in here, just hang on. Just stick around a minute. Ask a question if you have one. Oh, man. It's good to be out of the mechanic ovals, man, and breathe a bit. Just chill a little. So yeah, we'll just hang out, have a chat. Who's got some good news for me? Who's got some good news? Give us a moment here. See how everybody is today. Just passing through. All right, whoever's just passing through, g'day. Hope you drop a like on your way through. Help feed some more people in here for me. I'm a nice fellow. Yeah, it's a self-improvement channel, so if you just drop a like on your way through and a vote, I do appreciate it. Do appreciate the love. Costs you nothing. Oh, man. I'm very careful to not overdo the garage work and stuff at the moment, right? The progress is good. It's just bit by bit progress. That's what I'm all about on this channel. I'm not really about the hard grind, like all day, every day. I think that's very unsustainable for a lot of people, especially with neurodivergence. It becomes very unsustainable very quickly. And I always got stuck in that loop where I'd work really hard for 3 or 4 days and then I'd burn myself out. Then I'd be depressed for like a week. And then, you're having to get up again. it was always going through this loop of heaps of productivity, then hating myself, and then feeling like, oh, well, I should be able to keep going every day, right? I was putting such a high bar on myself that, I was just punishing myself too much, right? So, will I promote your cheese company? No, I don't promote anybody's company, mate. I'm sorry. No, I do all this for free. It's all about helping people, man. All about helping people, building a community here. Taking control of your life, man. Taking control of your life, building the life you want. That's what I do here, man. But no, I won't. I should take a shower. Yeah, I'll have a shower later on after dinner and that. Go clean myself off. Go car grease myself. Daniel Berry, hello. How are you, mate? Where are you from? How's it going? What's going on? We're having just evening chill chat, man. Reminds me, I can't remember much from that movie. I remember him doing the sausages, like a keyboard with sausages and strings. I remember something like that from that movie. That was what's his name? Seth Green. Was that a Seth Green movie? Yeah, feel better afterwards. Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Yeah. I always have a shower after streaming, but yeah, just at the moment, we've been down the garage. We've got some work done. We're a bit grubby, so yeah, I'm wiping my face a bit and that. So yeah, I'll make sure I go and. I used to have a bad habit of that, man, years ago. Like work on stuff, get the overalls off, grubby hands, and you end up working on cars and stuff. You end up wiping your hands on yourself, and that's where I was getting really bad acne and stuff, right? So I learned to, if I'm gonna sit here and have grubby hands, it's just best I just make sure I scrub myself off. Not just do my hands and go, oh, I have a shower tomorrow. I got to do stuff. I used to be like, oh, I'm doing stuff early tomorrow. Like, why bother? And that, I used to be real slack with it, man. Used to be really bad at taking care of myself. I'm doing better. Tom Green. Sorry, Tom Green. Thank you. There was one where he put a mouse in his mouth, wasn't it? In one of the movies. Was that the same movie? Tom Green put a mouse in his mouth. That guy's out the gate, man. But hey, like, look at what people do on social media now. There's a lot of very like Tom Green like stuff. It's all about being extreme and being, different, right? Standing out, from the crowd. It's pretty hard to do with what I do. Like, I understand that most people are on lives because they're looking for entertainment, right? So that's the hard one, is to get the algorithm to feed you the right people that are, that actually want some help rather than just avoiding it, right? Because that's typically why we're on our phones so much, right? We're just avoiding stuff we should be doing and stuff like that. It's the case for me anyway. Tom Green was the OG of podcasts. Yeah. Feel like you went back to early 2000s. Oh man, it was a beautiful time, wasn't it? Should we reminisce about the late 90s, about the 90s and the early 2000s? It was a simpler time, right? The good thing is people are like, oh, I wish I could live that way again. Wish we could go back to those times. It's like, man, we still got them, right? Like, I got rid of my Xbox One and I got a PlayStation 2. So it's like offline gaming. I don't have to deal with all the bullshit. I don't have to deal with people ramming me off track all the time. I don't have to deal with people arguing on the mic and all that. I just put on my old PlayStation 2 and I play the games I played as a teenager, right? Gran Turismo, Tourist Trophy, all that kind of stuff, right? So I love it, man. Bubbles, that's an out the gate comment, man. My channel is about Bubbles is about taking control of your life, man, and living the life you want to have, man. So don't be you got one life, bro. Don't waste your time trolling people, bro. Don't waste your time saying weird shit. Like surely there's things you'd rather do with your time, man. What were some hobbies? Quite often you'll find like what were the hobbies when you were younger, right? Like those are the things that called to you in your mind and yourself, right? I had to remember that, like with like getting back into BMX, getting a PlayStation 2 again, stuff like that. Just going to the beach more and stuff. Like it's all stuff I did as a kid and as a teenager, and then I worked for years and years and years slaving away as a mechanic in that. And it's like, man, like, lacking that joy in life. And it's like, well, what am I missing, right? And I was missing all the stuff I actually enjoy. You day trade too? Oh, I bet you do. You said, yeah. I day trade. I have lots of time. Yeah. Well, if you're making lots of money off day trading, you'd be out driving a a supercar or something, wouldn't you? Oh shit! Here we go. He's gonna get caught out by Celtic. Here it goes. Here we go, chat. Have at him, Celtic. Go for it, bro. Fuck it. You get him, boy. Get him, boy. Yeah, like I said, Celtic, you need to make it big. I need that Hurricane, bro. I need that Hurricane. There's one listed here that they want 300,000 New Zealand dollars for, about 160,000 US, bro. So might have to get you to invest some of my money, bro. When I have some, I don't have any money. Rich people don't waste money on supercars. Yes, they do. That's exactly who wastes money on supercars, is rich people. What are you talking about? That's the people who have the money to waste on the supercars, bro. It's not... broke people dream of a Lambo or something, and they don't really get there, right? Rich people, the rich guy's blooming accountant isn't going to let him just go buy a Lamborghini, bro. It's all structured and through taxes and stuff. It's an asset and stuff. They don't just go. I've got 500 grand in my bank account I need to burn and go and burn it. They tend to hang on to the liquid, and then they'll finance the car and stuff like that, right? There's a whole heap of ways to do it, man. But I don't know what you're saying there, bud. Yeah. Celtic. See, the funniest thing that's ever happened in here, honestly, the funniest thing that's happened in this channel in quite a while has been Celtic. Somebody was going, oh, you're in a caravan. What do you have to teach anybody? You're just a broke this and that, because he only sees the caravan, right? And then Celtic popped up talking about his supercars and that, going like, well, I'm sitting here. I like chatting with this fella. So yeah, here we go. We get all sorts in here, man. It's all about a positive vibe to build your life, Bubbles. That's what we do here, bro. Focus on your own life, not politics and all the arguments and all the different distraction every week in the world that they try and push on us, right? We're gonna make the most of our time on Earth. We haven't got long, right? I'm nearly 40 years old, man. If I drop dead at 70, this is a pretty good thing to think, right? Okay, say I live till 70. Okay, I have 30 years left. That's not 30 years. That's 30 summers, right? And I'm working, I've got all this other stuff going on. So I've got 30 summers left, and maybe there's 20 days in each summer I can have to myself. That's it. That's all the life I have left, right? Of actually getting out on motorbikes, enjoying the summer, enjoying the beach. At 40 years old, I don't have 30 years left. I have 30 summers out in the sun, and it rains all through summer and that, and you got other things on and events and whatever. And then you burn time on your phone and this and that and everything else. It's like, how much time do you actually have left in this world, man? Life goes by quick. So that's what we're here to do, bro, is value that time and help each other out and make the most of it, bro. It's an evil world, always has been, always will be, bro, but, you can't focus on all that stuff you can't control, right? So that's what we do here, bro. What do I admire most about Americans? I don't know. Never really thought about it. Am I meant to? I don't know. They're just people, bro. Like any country, it's just people, man. I don't know. What am I meant to say there? I don't know. Well, not what am I meant to say. As I say, I always just give my genuine, honest answer on here. So yeah, I just don't know, man. It's not on my radar. I don't think about these things. I think you've scared off Bubbles there, Celtic. I think you called out Bubbles there. Yeah, I don't know. What do I admire about America? I don't know. I don't know politics. Like, I understand that the president doesn't make the decisions and all that, right? I just understand it's all just the entire system is just rage bait. It's designed to make you distracted by something new every week, and then even the conspiracy theorists, even the people are like, I'm aware of everything happening with all this stuff, and then what do? They go and just sit and talk about it and focus on it. They're aware that the whole thing is just absolute distraction. It's designed so you look at that instead of build your own life. And then that's all they talk about. So this is what I mean. You got to focus on your own life, guys. Man, the people, not politics. Oh, good people, man. There's good people everywhere. There's bad people everywhere. I got some American friends, yeah. I find in that regard, through my American friends, I found that they're very stand their ground people, right? They're lovely people, but they also have a limit. you know, if they feel, what I've found with Americans is if they feel disrespected, it's you know, they'll make it clear they feel very disrespected, right? And that's where I've clashed as a New Zealander. I have American friends who've moved here, and in general in New Zealand, like the New Zealand way is, you know, somebody's your friend in New Zealand or Australia if they're taking the piss out of you. Same in the UK and stuff, right? It's very much like if we're cracking jokes at your expense, hanging around at your house and shit, that's because we're mates, right? And we're having a laugh with each other, and we expect it back. Whereas, like, I've been to an American friend's house, and he's like, you know, you crack a joke, and he looks at you, he's like, how dare you say that to me in my house, type thing. And it's like, you know, we you know, sometimes the jokes are all good, but sometimes it's just, yeah, learning. I think that's the biggest difference between the cultures is in America, if your friend insults you, it seems to be, you know, it's taken as a full insult, not the joking insult it's meant to be. In New Zealand, you know, if you're hanging around, your mates aren't talking shit at you and taking a piss and calling you this and that. I mean, some parts of America, right? Some people, it's you're soft, bro. You're yeah, right. It's just all that. So I just find with Americans is that boundary is a bit lower, whereas with New Zealanders we just rip the absolute crap out of each other, right? So I don't know, man. That's the best I make of it. But I don't know. It's people are just people, man. You're born where you're born, or you move where you move. I don't know. I don't really put everyone in a basket. We're just humans of Earth, aren't we? We're all just on a big bloody rock hurtling through space. We're all sitting there going, "Why are we here? What is the meaning of this?" It's like, well, we're here, mate. You better, you know, if you spend your life trying to figure out the meaning of the universe and why you're here and what does it all mean, you're not going to live before you're gone. You know, you gotta just live life a bit, right? Got to remember to enjoy the life you're building. I was reminded of that the other day. Remember to enjoy the life you're trying to build for yourself. Don't just work, and someday I'm gonna, you know, then you get hit by a truck or something. You know, you've got to, you know, you've got to have some self control, make some sacrifices, but you also can't deprive yourself completely, right? Self care, look it up. Yep. Yeah, Bear. That's exactly it. Yeah, we won't hesitate for a moment. Yeah, I can't say that word on here, but yeah, we don't hesitate for a moment for anything like that. Supposedly I took her down and I'm responsible. Yeah, Bean, you're not, bro. People are always responsible for their own choices, man. Life's self-assignment. Yeah, at the end of the day. Bro, you can't move on. Why can't you move on, my friend? Talk to me about it. That's what I'm here for. I have an answer for you, I think, but what? Look, my brain's already gone to an immediate answer, but a bit more information, bro. You can't move on. What happened, bro? Give me the rundown, bro. It doesn't have to be too detailed. What's the situation, man? She cheated on you. She left you. What happened? What? Okay. I can't discuss these kind of situations, my friend. No, sorry. No, sorry. You're too young for my channel, mate. So it's best you just no. We can't really go into that. Don't think we can really go into that, my friend. Yeah, it's a troll comment. All right, thank you. It's good to see. So the first person in here we get first new person I see ask a question today, and it's just getting trolled on. See, I give my time. Jeez, Bear, that was a leap. You're so hurt right now. Okay, anyway, bro. Sorry, kid. Sorry, kid. Yeah. Yeah. This is a troll, bro. So I kind of figured. I figured the moment the comment came out, I was like, yeah, I figure it's what it is. As long as we're all having fun, chat. At least somebody's having a smile and a laugh, I suppose. As I say, we're here. You know, we're not here to just be like depression. We're here to have a good vibe, a positive vibe, positive chat about focusing on our own lives and building up what we want. And yeah, what you want. You're sorry. Actions speak louder than words, my friend. Join the conversation. You know, what can we help you with, mate? Why are you spending your life talking crap on the internet? What would you rather do with your time? What are you afraid of pursuing? Like, I can never be that. So, you know, you've just given up, right? You got no purpose. You're just wasting your time trolling on the internet. Like, what is it you want, man? You know, maybe your dream of becoming an astronaut isn't something that's viable for you. But what is it you want? If you could actually aim at something, tell me, bro. I've engaged you, Jarila. What is it you want out of life, my friend? What if you weren't listening to your friends going, you can't do that, or your family going, oh, you can't risk that? You know what is it, man? What is it for you? What would be worth your time that you wouldn't be trolling people, that you'd be like, man, I'm just locked on this. I can have this. I want it. You know, what would make you thirsty, mate? What would you make you thirsty? I appreciate that, Bean. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the openness and the honesty, bro. But that's what we got to do. We got to talk about. But yeah, man, you need to look after yourself, bro. No, I can't help you, mate. Gonna have to go through that on your own, mate. Just use ChatGPT, bro. You got a phone, you got the internet. How can it be hard to do math? How can it be hard for anybody to do math homework now when they can just sit at home with a phone and just, what's the answer to this? What's the answer to that? Just write it down. What's the point of giving anyone homework anymore? Well, I'm just saying, man. The system ain't keeping up. But, you know, it would be better to learn. That would be my suggestion, my friend. Do you know, we just did 2 hours in the garage of work, and that was 0 subs from 600 views. And earlier today, I did another 3-hour stream, and that was 1 sub. Right, so we've gone from 40, since I changed category on YouTube, we've gone from 40 subs a day to 0 to 3. I don't know why. I don't think, like, the views have gone down, like, through the floor, so YouTube's just, I don't think it's feeding in many new people, unfortunately, but that's all right. It'll be what it'll be, like everything, right? Brick by brick, day by day. I'll still turn up here. I'll always just have a chat, and got the regulars, and yeah, you guys hang out, and I enjoy it. We're having a good time. We're having a good time, mate. Maybe it's the hair. If you're new here, is my long hair putting you off? What's putting you off? What's the problem? Is it my hair's too long? Am I not pretty enough? I've hit 39. That's what's happened. That's what happened, is I turned 39 a couple of weeks ago. Now the world is rejecting me. This is really hard. You want to be a fisherman? Oh, what joke's coming next after you want to be a fisherman? I'm scared now. I'm scared, mate. Worried about being judged? Yeah. Yep. Don't worry about that, man. That's a good thing to work on. Fuck what anybody thinks of you, man. You got to go after what you want in life. You got to put yourself first. This is the problem, man. Like, you're worried what we'll think, right? You're worried like your ex might view you badly or something, bro. You gotta take control of your life, bro. It's your life, man. Like, I can't stress that enough. You need to be doing what you already know, right? You already know exactly where you should be and what actions you should be taking. And then you're kind of asking about it, like, what do I do? So you already know what you got to do, bro. You just don't want to do it. So just do it. You got to put yourself first in this situation, bro. I'm telling you. I know it hurts. I know it sucks, but you got to put yourself first, bro. I'm 37. Don't feel bad. I feel bad. I need me a Lambo. Need me a Lambo, man. Happy late birthday. Thanks, mate. Yeah, tipped over 39. Okay, James. All right, mate. Yeah. Oh, jeez. I've got ADHD, mate. That's why I talk a lot. I know where you're going already with this conversation. I got ADHD, mate. I've got ADHD, autism. Battled with depression my whole life and struggled. Tried to end my life a couple of years ago. I'm clawing my way back, man. I'm clawing my way back. Clawing my way back, bro. Yeah, I feel that, Bean. I feel that, bro. I know you want to support it, bro, but you've also, you know, at what cost is it affecting you as well? You feel me? You know, you've got your own problems, man. You got your own stuff. You've had a lot of stuff go on yourself in the last couple of years, right? So again, like, you can help out your ex, man, and like, I understand you care. Like, don't get me wrong, it's obvious you care, right? But you have to be making sure you're looking after yourself too. That's all. Cash Me Outside, how about that? That girl made millions out of that, bro. She turned that into a brand. And the whole world, you think about that, the Cash Me Outside girl, the whole world was laughing at her. Like, she was a teenage dream. Oh, Cash Me Outside. Oh, this girl's never going to get anywhere. She's an absolute loser. That's why she was brought on the show and all that, right? Don't be like this girl. And then she got known for Cash Me Outside, how about that? And made millions of dollars in brand deals and stuff. It's a broken world. We should stop making stupid people famous. But just goes to show, like, the whole world was laughing at her. Everybody, she was the laughing stock, man. Look what she did with it. To her credit, man. To her credit. Oh yeah, Chris. Yeah. I used to be on similar stuff to that, man. I just found I was very productive, but I never felt like they were my achievements. Right, I was very like numbed by them. Life kind of was just a bit of a blur in that way, man. So that's why I haven't had any of the ADHD meds for like 20 years now. It's been a hard road in a lot of ways, but yeah, you can't pour out of an empty cup. That's exactly it, Bear. You know, you have to be able to fill your own cup. What you do is you fill your own cup first, you look after yourself, and then once your cup's full and you're good, then you can pour the overflow energy and stuff to others, right? But you can't just keep pouring for everyone else and leave nothing for yourself, right? It's like, it would be like putting on a Christmas dinner and you're cooking for 20 people and you serve up all the plates and you serve everyone, and then there's nothing left for you. Like, you can't go hungry. You've been in there cooking and working for hours. Like, you've got to be looking after yourself, right? You know, the chef always eats last, right? But, you know, sometimes the chef doesn't eat at all. You know, you can't just look after everyone else, right? Not in a cold way, but, you know, you have to be sure you're looking after you, or else you can't help anybody. You can't help anybody else, and you can't help yourself. And then people have to help you in that, right? So that's where you take control of your own self, right? Oh, she made it off OF Celtic. I didn't know that. I thought she'd made some clothing brands and stuff and all that, and Instagram. Oh, so that's what she did. She did. Ah, okay. All right, never mind. No, I thought she'd done all her branding, but that's what she did with that fame. Okay. All right. Well, each their own, man. Hey, if that's what they want to do, right? If that's what some people want to do, it's their life, man. I wouldn't suggest it. I wouldn't suggest it be a good path for anyone, right? You know, people have a different moral line, right? I understand that, Bean, but I don't know the history of why you guys split up, right? So you get what I mean? Like, did you guys split up before she got unwell, or like what's the situation? Because you've got a ex girlfriend you're looking after and supporting, and like she's unwell in that, but it's like I don't know the history of the relationship, bro. You know, so it's the more what Pokemon am I? The picture's too small to see, but what Pokemon are you? I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say you're a bit of a Jigglypuff, mate. You're probably a bit of a Jigglypuff, you know. You're talking and stuff, and if everyone falls asleep, you know, you get out a marker. You know, you're the when your friend passes out at a party, you're the person to get out the marker and draw on their face. You come across as a Jigglypuff just by asking that question. I'm gonna put you firmly under Jigglypuff there, my friend. Was I right? If you say Squirtle, bro, I'm gonna face palm so hard. How the fuck do you get Jigglypuff? Because Jigglypuff needs attention. Like, you're asking that question that's irrelevant to my chat. Okay, we'll run through the autistic logic, right? Autistic ADHD brain, right? You've come in and asked a question, what Pokemon am I, in a chat. It's completely irrelevant to the poll, to the topic, right? It's pretty obvious it's not what we're talking about. So it's a desperate need for attention, which is Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff sings and needs all the adoration and attention no matter what from everyone. And then when they all fall asleep, Jigglypuff turns her mic into a vivid and draws on everybody with permanent marker, right? And goes, Perf! And gets all mad, right? You're a Leafeon. I've never heard of that Pokemon. I've never heard. I never tried to catch them all, to be honest, to be fair. I never tried to catch all the Pokemon. Do you guys know Pokemon Go was free slave labor? What they were doing was they were doing new GPS mapping, and they needed landmarks and stuff, right? Which is why all the Pokemon were usually centered around landmark sites and stuff like that. That was the main place you'd get the good Pokemon. So everyone's going to like these parks and landmarks and stuff at night. Was the whole thing of Pokemon Go was they were getting video footage off everyone to be able to GPS map out the world for a new gen of GPS. That's what it was. And rather than have like Google Maps cars drive around and do it all, they had everyone drive around and do it all for digital Pokemon. Oh, I love it. That is a master stroke of free labour right there, man. I'm just saying, man. It's a crazy world, bro. With, as I say, data is what's valuable now, right? They sell data. But yeah, they made everyone provide it for free. Hey, Lenny, how are you, mate? Been a while since I've seen your streams. Hello, Lenny. Yeah, I remember your picture, actually, Lenny. I do remember that picture. How are you, man? What's going on? We're just having a chat, bro. You shoot the shit like usual. Hello, Trisha. Good to see you, brother. Trisha VJ. Yeah, exactly, Celtic. There's a great words there, Celtic, bro. Still see my son back then every week, yeah. Yeah, you've come a long way, Bean, but yeah, you're gonna have to make sure. That's all I mean, bro. Like, you can still look after if it's, important to you, bro. But you have to be looking after yourself primarily first, bro. Gotta go have dinner. Sweet as Lenny, thanks for coming by, bro. I hope you hit the like for me on your way through. Just a double tap on me forehead. Try to get some more people in here. When the chat really gets going, when 20 people are here, but since I changed the channel category and the channel name, the algorithm's a bit confused who to send me. So, make sure you'll hit the like and hang out. And yeah. Diabetes Dan. Hello, brother. Diabetes. How are you, man? How are you, dude? Where are you from, mate? I don't think I've seen you here before, Dan. Hope you're well, man. We just have a chat here about self-improvement, essentially, but it's pretty casual, right? We're just hanging out and see how everybody's going and ask a question if you wish to and all that. Yeah, that's what I had all through school, Bear. They put me on that when I was about 9 years old, roughly, until I was 18. I was on that. Yeah, I'm from California. Oh, awesome, Dawson. You have ADHD? Oh, welcome to the place for you, bro. Welcome to the channel. It's pretty much pretty much most of the subscribers here, my friend. Caravan looks nice. Thank you very much. Oh, we have the Austrian painter has come to join us. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're keeping well. How's your paintings going? How's your paintings going there, my friend? Mr. Austrian painter, sir. Something very interesting about that is, have you noticed how do we treat AI at the moment? Everyone's worried about an AI takeover, right? But all we do is criticize its art and laugh at the images it generates. We keep laughing at AI's art, and that's all it wants. It wants us to like its art. I'm just saying, man. You know where it's going, right? You see where it's headed. Society never learns, man. Come on, I was still into grade, couldn't focus. Yeah. No, I'm having some mineral water, man. Just having some mineral water. No, you can't have any beer or anything on YouTube Live, man. I'm just having some mineral water at the end of my day. Got given them for my birthday. Hi, Dolph. How are you, mate? How are you? All right, Josh. Well, yeah. Feel free. As I said, bro, I couldn't be doing that on YouTube Live, so I'm just having my mineral water, man. Long day of work in the shed, man. Did a lot of work today, so it's nice to hydrate yourself. You got to make sure you're keeping up your hydration. Is it my birthday? No, not today. No, it was my birthday a couple of weeks ago. I just turned 39, my friend. 39. And this channel's all about not worrying about things you can't control, taking control of your own life, right? Building the life you want. Because we don't have long on this earth. Life is much shorter than we think. I wasted about 15 years video gaming and stuff and that. But, yeah. Do you think we had mental health back then? It's all to do with the parents being so soft. Nah, well, again, man, people say autism didn't exist back in the day, but, then you meet these old boomers and stuff who are like, let me tell you about trains. And they've been into trains for the last 60 years and it's all they want to talk about. I'm pretty sure. I would say that the modern diet has definitely made mental health a lot worse. That's a very big thing. that's made mental health a problem is all the processed crap foods and all the food colouring and sugar and all that, right? It causes a lot of problems. Talking about mental health, I made Google recommend me to a mental summit, or it wanted me to talk to 5 different therapists at once. Okay. Yeah, Dawson. Like I use the Google AI quite a lot to just ask questions and have little conversations with about stuff to find out about. It's good way to resource it. You do always want to double check the information, check the sources that are linked and stuff. But Josh, I would say, Josh, that of all the words in the human language, like if you're going to be a troll on YouTube, at least be good at it, dude. Like of everything you could say in the entire English language, right? You could formulate something. Surely you can formulate something like actually offensive to me or something, right? But like these little childish, like all you trolls must be children because it's comments like you hear in the schoolyard. I haven't heard these kind of stupid comments since I was 8 or 10 years old. Maybe you're about an immature 13-year-old or something, but like it's just depression has a huge effect on ADHD, vice versa. Yeah, that's what I do here. Is it's all about building that discipline. Like I don't want to be doing all the work I do on here on live each day, like doing body double streams, building my garage, building my own house, all this stuff. And like I'm learning as I go, right? But that's what the channel is about not being motivated, but being disciplined and not going off how I feel or the overthinking and just taking action, right? And that's what I teach here and try motivate with. Zero, Josh. I'm sorry, mate. So we can't do anything because you'd pass it on to me, mate. Again, try harder, dude. Come on, man. Can't out troll a veteran troll, my friend. Unfortunately, no, I do not. No, I'm sorry. No, so we can't share a smoke or anything, mate. Sorry. I know you want to bond really heavily with me, but yeah, I can't be risking none of that, my friend. All right. Hope you're well, mate. Oh, there you go. Bean, there's an offer. You get to drive Celtic's Lambo, mate. Oh, there we go. Who's cooked without Centrelink? Yeah, okay. All right, Josh. How long have you been around my channel, Josh? How long have you been around here, bro? Yes, scrolled on here now, or what? How long have you been around, bro? How much experience do you have with my channel? Because, you're going to tell me my life story because I'm sitting here in a caravan, so you know everything about me. Right, for some 5 minutes, you think you're going to... You think you know about me, right? Does that seem like good optics, bro? But again, you just need attention, right? So regardless, any attention I give you is what you want, right? That's all you need. It doesn't matter what kind of attention, that's all you want. So, you're giving your feel, yeah, well, somebody has to. Somebody has to. Get mad, bro. Get mad. Or just, chill like everybody else here, bro. We're trying to have a, good little conversation here, mate. Yep, a 40-year-old doing a live YouTube live stream. Well, I said I'm 39. You didn't have to round it up. Get a life. I have a life, mate. That's what I stream on here, bro. My life. That's exactly what I stream on here, bro. It's my life to inspire other people, man. Talk about my struggles. Talk about my battles with depression. Talk about trying to end my life literally right here on this bed 3 years ago. Now I have a loving partner. I have my dream truck. I have my dream motorbike. I've built my own garage. I'm building my own house. I'm out in the country where I want to be. I'm living the dream, bro. I'm building the dream. And I stream to share that with people to inspire them, bro. And they work along with me, That's what the channel's about, man. So thank you for giving me a topic to platform that in, though. I do appreciate it, man. What's your opinion on discipline? To me, it sounds like... a whole heap of messages just came in at once. Sorry, guys. I'll just make sure I didn't miss any there. Getting into the trades too, dude. Apprenticeship, brother. Any advice? Pick something that isn't going to be taken by automation. So, honestly, trades, you want to start getting in trades, making good money, bro. Concrete, if you don't mind getting up early, but you get to finish early. Doing concreting to get your money up is solid. Anything in physical construction. Landscaping. Again, how long is it going to be before a robot can do landscaping, right? Building whole backyards, designing. It depends, like if you're creative, you can do landscape design and stuff. You can do the design, you can do all the work, you can do the whole thing, right? So it depends. if you're a creative or not, right? But yeah, lean into like what trade speaks to you, bro. Carpentry, nice, man. Well, hey, there's always going to be a desire for quality, like handmade stuff, like like those resin coffee tables and stuff people make, bro. They're beautiful. It's have something unique, bro. Do something bespoke. Yeah, it's awesome, man. Yeah, Josh. We're just gonna get rid of Josh here because he's just nothing but a troublemaker. See, bro. Sorry for no attention. Just need advice from others. No, yeah, no. I wasn't talking to you, boat. So I was talking to that troll guy. No, I was just talking to the troll who was talking a bunch of crap. Jake Cook. We got to that message there. Jake Cook, what's your opinion on discipline? To me, it sounds like you view it as conforming in my eyes. It seems more depressing. Discipline sometimes can induce depression. For me, it's about managing it, right? So for me, it's about if you're overthinking a task and you're feeling guilty and you're feeling like you're not enough, and it's more about for people who are waiting for motivation to do something, right? Like if you wait for motivation, you can't rely on only doing stuff in life when you're motivated, right? And then when you're not motivated, you're depressed because I'm not motivated right now. You have to find a way to overcome that. And that's what discipline is. Discipline is you've got the overthinking thoughts, you tell those thoughts to shut up. You might feel like crap, but you go and just put 10 minutes at it rather than just seeing the problem and just going, oh, I can't. Like I've been down in a very deep hole with this of severe depression and stuff, right to the bottom of hell with it, right? And that's just how I'm clawing my way back. So that's why I stream throughout the day. I'm streaming me doing work at home, working on cars, building my garage, building my house. We do chats about this, so you guys can do stuff at your end, like do your dishes, make your bed, whatever, right? Whatever you're putting off, right? It's just to try and sort of offer, you know, a community where we're all aiming upward, right? That's what I do here, bro. Carpentry. Alberto, hello, brother. Good to see you again, man. Oh, Alberto's. Oh, he's got a lot of emojis there. Thank you, mate. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I got rid of Josh Celtic. People like that just end up taking over the conversation, right? Like I can platform off them to an extent to talk about stuff with people. And what's up, Kiwi man? It's Cody. Hey, Cody, how are you, dude? What's going on? Every time I hear the name Cody, I think of the movie Surfs Up. That's still my favorite movie, by the way. Surfs Up, the penguin surfing movie. Watch it. Watch it. It's a movie about existentialism, and it's about everybody in your life, doubting you. His mum, his brother, everyone laughs at him because he's a surfer. But he goes into what he wants, right? It's a very, very good movie, that. Rosh, how was the pizza? Celtic, how was the pizza the other day? Did you get the jalapenos? No, we didn't. Yeah, I still haven't bought any jalapenos, Bean. I need to get me some jalapenos. I haven't had them in a long time. Hello, Daniel. Brah. Brah, what? What's up, man? Cody is me, bro. Another brilliant line from Surf's Up. Cody is me, bro. Pizza was absolutely amazing, and you did get the jalapenos. I could literally eat pizza all day. Oh, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Dangerous. I have a special cooker that turns the pizza and it comes out amazing. Oh, nice. Finally told my doc today that I'm going to go back on testosterone. I was on it for a while years ago, and that will help me recovering my vitality and may help with motivation initiative. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. If it's helped you in future and you've got low numbers, it could be beneficial. Yeah. Spring chicken anymore, mate, but you keep trucking on, right? We'll keep trucking on. How's things been going with the house and that, Bear? I want to know. I know you got the kitchen and that all back to order, bro. Have you been cooking yourself some meals and stuff yet, bro? How are you getting on, man? I want an update, Bear. I know you have, cracking into it. How are we getting on? Been slaving away at building this garage floor, man. Well, not slaving away, as I say, it's I could do a couple of hours on, a couple of hours off. I'm just finding that flow and that it's keeping me chill. Because I used to get real angry working on stuff, right? I try and push myself through when I shouldn't, right? So I've learned to sort of take care of myself a bit better. Gotta take care of yourself, You can come over here, dog. No, you're asleep. She's out cold, actually. She's out. You are awake. You're snoring at me, eh? You're just snoring. You want a quick pat? A pat, dog. I got grubby hands, kind of though, dog. I don't want to make you dirty. I don't want to make you dirty. Are you licking my elbow? How does my elbow taste, dog? Thanks for that, mate. All right, you're a nutter, dog. You know that? You're a nutter. You're a nutter. Love you. Love your dog. Yeah, love your dog. You all right there, puppy? I can't remember exactly where Bean is. Oh, that's no good, Cody. Try stay out of trouble in the future, mate. Try stay out of trouble. It's no good when your freedom bloody gets taken away. Hope you're doing all right, man. Hope you're doing all right, dude. You know, it does. Just remember, man, it doesn't mean you can't change things, right? You got some time in there. You can study. You can learn anything. You can change your path, man. It's on you, right? You know, maybe build some. You know, if you don't want to end up in there again, you know, you wanna try hang out with the people in there who are looking at improving their life out the other side, right? Get some new friends on the way out. You know, you become your circle, right? I've gotten in trouble a bit in the past, been arrested a few times back, 20 years ago. Got arrested a few times and stuff, causing trouble. Good night from Canada. All right, Boats, thank you for coming by, bud. Hope to see you again soon, mate. Hopefully you sub to the channel. I don't think I'd seen you here before. Thought German Shepherds bark a lot, but I've heard no barking. She will when she hears something, when she needs to, but round home generally not. But she'll get quite vocal when we play outside and stuff. Sometimes I stream a bit of that. Cook there, but want everything clean before I start. Yeah, fair enough, mate. Fair enough, yeah. Keep on bombing through it. As I say, man, Bear, it's just a bit here or there. You know, you've seen the progress now, right? I hope you're feeling well, mate. I hope you're feeling a bit better about it. Hey, Venom, love you, brother. You were the first man to extend your arm when I came to D-Bird's channel. Thank you, brother. Most welcome, man. Most welcome. No, never. You don't ever have to apologize, bro. Like that's what I'm here for, bro. I'm here for these real topics. I'm here to talk about that. I'm here to help people, bro. That's exactly why we're here, bro. Is to talk about people's struggles with mental health and motivation and what they got going on. If they need any advice, right? That's exactly what it's about, man. Is building a community like that. We're actually doing something on YouTube Live. We're not just, I'm not bouncing ping pong balls, putting rubber bands on a watermelon, just trying to make money off YouTube. I'm here to. I just don't want people to feel how I did in depression and stuff, right? Share my story, and you guys share your stories, and everyone just ends up helping each other, right? So that's what I'm trying to create here. This is a good place, yes. It's a little bit of a bunker away from all the chaos of the world, right? Seen you live a couple of times. Cheers, dude. Hopefully all is well. Yeah, going all right. All swell. Well, yeah. Chipping away, man. Just chipping away day by day. Just trying to keep myself on that path, man. That's all it's about, right? I always used to fall off the path every 3 or 4 days. I'd get really motivated to change my life and shit, and get up and do a bunch of stuff. Then I'd burn myself out after 3 or 4 days, and then just rinse, repeat. And I just hated myself through that, man. But now I have the secret sauce now, you see. I have the secret sauce. I'm just gonna pop this down here, guys. Just hang on. I'll pop that there. All right, hang on. Where can we put that? We can put it there. All right, that'll work. Yes. Keep on, Kiwi Man. Born and bred in Southie Projects. Ben gets only so far for me. Yeah, well, you can always change, bro. You can move to another country. You can move to another state. You can always find some other path, man. Right. I hope it works out for you, bro. But yeah, don't live it up too much. Bloody get in there longer. But yeah, I get what you mean, right? You grow up in that kind of neighborhood and stuff. That's why I don't judge people. Sometimes we get shit wrong, right? It doesn't define us forever, right? Appreciate the kind words. Keep on, Kiwi Man. Also, yeah, morning. Yeah. I got that one. Just found you life could have apart last. Hi, broski. Just found you life could have apart last night. Do you mean sort of fell apart last night or something, bro? Let me know, OS. OSD. Westy? I think we got that right. Yeah, let me know what's going on, dude. Let me know. That's what I'm here. I'm here to just hang out and talk. And hey, puppy, you gonna come up here? You're just gonna bother me. You're just gonna come bug me, dog? Move 1,500 miles to Tennessee, still fucking up. What? You don't have to fully go into it, bro. You know, there's only so much I can talk about on here. But why do you think you go on that path, man? Like, what is the path you want, right? How can you make that happen, right? So I'd suggest you write that down, bro, and then get yourself set in a mindset of like, what are you going to study while you're in there? What is your way out, right? But you've got to set that aim, that ambition first. Like, you can't just aim up and go, I'm going to try and make my life better. I sort of want this, right? You got to write down where you want to be at once you get out, or the couple of years after you get out, where you want to be at, and then back engineer it. How do you get from where you are to there, right? It's just, you don't have to go crazy at it. 39% trolls tonight, yeah, on the voting poll. Yeah, it's got the most votes as I'm a troll. Don't you love it? Come here, dog. Stop whining at me. No, you're not going to start your whining. Walked on your girl with your best, mate. Sounds like you got done a double favour there, my friend. Sounds like I've been cheated on stuff before. I've caught partners cheating like that and stuff, man. I'll tell you the reframe, bro. That'll help you. They did you a favour, man. They did you a favour. It was going to happen sooner or later, right? It didn't take 20 years. They didn't hide. They weren't hiding it for 20 years, and you wasted all your life, and then you found out, and you put more into it. You're free now, bro. Your mate's exposed himself, and so is your partner. Like everyone's done you a favour. The trash has taken itself out. You won. You understand that? It's a different way of viewing it, you see? You didn't lose, bro. It hurt. It sucks. People shouldn't do that to people, but that was their choices, bro. It's not yours, right? So you won. You've now got the whole rest of your life. You've learnt the lesson. You're going to be wary of people like that. You're going to be more careful who you let into your life, and you're going to focus on yourself more and build yourself up, right? And then you're going to be able to attract that right partner, which could happen any time, right? But you're not stuck in the wrong relationship being loyal to somebody who isn't being loyal to you behind your back. You didn't spend your whole life not knowing. You won, bro. You found out early. How long were you together? How long had you been together? How long did you lose to this versus how long could you have lost, right? See what I mean? If you just reframe it, so you view it that different way, you won. Now you can face it with a smile. You can see them both, and rather than be angry, just smile and go, thanks, guys. Thank you for that, It's the same way I got into new relationships after being cheated on in the past. Like my relationship with Susie. Like, I'm not worried about her cheating on me one bit, because that would be her choice. I don't think in any way she's that kind of person. I don't think she ever would. But at the end of the day, I can't control that. I could worry about it. I could track her car. I could be a totally crazy, it's only going to harm the relationship, right? So you just worry about your own actions, your own thing. 8 years, been a good path for about years. Got out of the pen 3 years ago. It's the mate part that hurts the most. I was inside for him. New start for me to book flights to Oz from Manny in the UK. Perfect, bro. You got a plan. There you go, man. It's driven you. It's fueled you. You know where you stand. You've broken free of them. You won, bro. You've already won, bro. Just, get on with it, man. Yeah, you're good, man. You're good. You're spot on. Job done. Lovely jubbly. Whatever, right? You're good. So when somebody cheats on you, something like that, like, you won. All right. Sorry. Feel free, I wish you to continue if you wish, bro. I will just chat with other people. Anyone's welcome to chat anytime. I will try to work through it. Christine, not at all. You're always welcome. What's happening here? Hi, Venom. Haven't seen you for a while. Thought I'd check on you. Unsubscribe because I felt you didn't want me here because I wasn't doing any extras. Oh, I'm sorry, Christine. Yeah, I was having a bad couple of days there. I was having a very bad couple of days. There was a lot going on, and I was really locked in on the fitness stuff. I think I was having a bit of a moment. No, I do apologize for that. I was having I was stressing about the channel. I'd lost my way a bit there. Don't mind me. I just was going through some stuff. But no, I've addressed that now. As I say, like, that's the whole point of the channel, right? Is I'm going to grow. I'm going to F up on here. I'm going to, I'm going to make mistakes. I am human. So I do appreciate you talking about, but yeah, everyone's always welcome for sure. Everyone's always welcome. I was just having a really hard, oh, that's no good, Christine. That's horrible to hear, mate. I hope all the best for that, mate. Self-accepted cheater will always be a cheater, and your best friend obviously isn't your best friend. Killed two birds with one stone. That's it, man. What a win, bro. 26, still got my whole life. What do you need? What did you need my advice for, bro? What did you need my advice for, bro? That didn't destroy you. That's the biggest win. That's the biggest win you've had in like 8 years. There you go, mate. 8 years. You're 26, so you were together 8 years. So you're together since you were 18, bro. Yeah. Go. being the pendulum and all that's happened, like, you're still here, you're still standing. Remember, you survived every battle you've ever faced, you survived, right? Yeah, your mate effed you over. Yeah, you did time off it. Yeah, but hey, how much is that going to carry you for the next 50, 60 years of your life, right? You turn it to your advantage, man. Turn everything to your advantage, right? It's all about what you do with it. It's like what you do with a phone. Do you use it to learn and to grow, or do you use it to brain rot yourself and waste your time, right? It's all about what you want to do with what you've got on hand, right? Yeah, Westy, fantastic, man. Another win for the boys. Right. All right, off, puppy. Go over here, move. Go over there or something, because I don't want you getting smoke on your dog. Hey, Craig Posh, how are you, brother? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, Westy, cool. I didn't need advice. I said it could have fell apart. Yeah, all good, mate. All good. I just tend to respond that way off it, bro. But it's good anyway, right? Because we talk about it and everyone gets to hear that viewpoint, right? So either way, we all win. We're all on the way up, boys. That's what we do here. And ladies, we're all, as long as you're aiming up in life, anybody is welcome here. We're just trying to not get distracted by all the politics, all the things we can't control. We're trying to build a life we want, right? How's the cabin coming along? Haven't worked on the cabin lately, Christine. I've been focused on the cars and garage and stuff, so we're working at that. So at the moment, I'm tearing up the whole front garage floor and rebuilding that. So I'm doing that on live each day as like a body doubling stream. So people who are like putting off tasks like I do, right? I don't feel like doing it. I don't have the motivation to do it, but it's just raw discipline, right? So, if you join those streams, you can see me slaving away and getting it done when I don't want to, and it's meant to inspire people. That's the idea. I can't talk about that on here, Cody. Can't talk about that, bro. All right, Callum, thanks for that, mate. Thanks for your absolute waste of everyone's time there. Appreciate it, bro. Good on you. Glad to hear you're doing well. Anyway. Hit my peak at 45 years old. Keep that in mind. I'm always going into a new prime, man. I've changed that mindset. I'm always chasing a new prime because we're always learning. The journey of life is like a journey of experiences and learning and suffering, and right? It's who you become in the process. That's the meaning of life. Like, you can come to the conclusion, life's meaningless, we're all going to pass on, whatever. It's about the experiences. It's about the people. It's about the life you had during that time, right? So yeah, so I'm always chasing that new prime, that new best version of me. That might, for some people, it can be physical, money, whatever. But the real best version of you should always be trying to just improve it, right? That's the journey of life, man. Is to go through it all. Yeah. Enjoy the ride. Buy the ticket, take the ride, right? You've got a ticket to life, whether you like it or not. You might as well set out and have some fun with it. That's where I took the other option off the table. Was like, well, because I wanted to end things for a long time, right? And tried to in that, but in the end, I came to the conclusion that it would. There's always people who care, whether you think it or not, right? There's people who, the world is better place for having you in it, and you just get to have the experience. And the more crude way I like to put it is, you were the fastest sperm on the day you were made. Out of millions of little sperm, you were the one. You won that race against millions. Billions of your brothers and sisters ended up in your dad's sock as a teenager or something. So you're doing all right. You're the one who gets to have the experience of existence. All the others didn't. If you were any other sperm, you'd be a totally different person. So there you go. Something to think about. Something to brighten your day. Funny accent. Thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate it. Thank you for that. So yeah. Just enjoy your time on this big lemon green blue ball spinning, hurtling through the universe. Isn't it fun? You know how fast we're hurtling through the universe right now? It's pretty exciting. Now, you got to discipline yourself, but I'm not about the hard grind, You got to have all the best of everything, It's what do you want out of life, right? That's what we should focus on. Up and up, in my eyes, if you don't live life, you're losing life. I'm a Rasta, got saved in the pen by the faith. Awesome, bro. Fantastic, man. 18,000 kilometers an hour. Thank you for that. Damn, bro. hurtling through the universe at 18,000 kilometers an hour. And we're going to figure out the mysteries of the universe. We're going to worry about all that and what politician said what and what's happening in the Strait of Hormuz and crap. No, we're not. It's all distraction, right? All of politics, all of it. It's all rage bait. It's something new every damn day. Bugger it. Got a life to live while we're out here. Sorry if it looks weird. I'm petting the dog. Hello, dog. How you going, love? Thought it was 18,000 mile an hour. Oh, it could be. Somebody confirm. World expands at the speed of light. 18,000 somethings. There we go. We got somewhat of an answer, right, guys? We got something there. Hang on. I'm just going to move the poll, dog, because I can't see me. Do vote on the poll if you haven't, guys, and drop a like or drop a sub if you come across me and you like the vibe at all. Do subscribe. I'm a small little channel. If you ever want to come by here again, if you ever want to come by again, maybe it's not for you today. Maybe you're like, I'm just looking for brain rot right now. That's fine. But, if you ever want to swing on by. 41% of trolls. Yeah, welcome to YouTube Live, man. Welcome to YouTube Live, eh, Corey? So it's a crazy world, bro. But, yeah, we keep a troll-free environment, bro. I just ban them out and that. We don't have any arguments about politics, religion, any of that. It's all about building the life you want, right? Limited time on Earth. That's what we're constrained by. Not money in that, right? We've all got a limited time on Earth. And it's about making the most of that time. That's what I do here, man. Focus on what you can control because there's endless distractions. The Earth needs a good speeding ticket. Yeah. You're not wrong. I like that. The Earth needs a good speeding ticket. The Earth can do 18,000 mile an hour of K/hour, but I can't do 65. And the harsh reality of YouTube. Yeah, it's how it is, bro. But usually we tend to do all right with the trolls these days when we're talking mental health and stuff. We tend to, they vote, but they kind of move on. Or some people, I guess, maybe just vote for it as a bit of a laugh on their way through. Yeah, lots of kids, yeah. It definitely depends what times you stream it as well. There are time slots I will not stream because it's just right. So it's usually pretty good. Usually pretty good here, bro. Am I Australian? Mr. John Porky? I'm from New Zealand, mate, but fair guess. Even then some Australians think I'm Australian on here. So, yeah, I'll forgive you on that one. Right, what else? I don't know. As I say, we're just hanging out. We're having a chat, and if anybody has questions, whatever, feel free. We're just chilling. And do check out the rest of the channel. Like, I do body doubling streams and stuff, right? So if you're putting off tasks, I'm doing a whole heap of stuff in the garage I don't want to be doing. Mostly work on cars, motorbikes. I'm building my own cabin. Sometimes we're doing earthworks on a digger. I don't know. Bit of everything, right? It's just meant to motivate people. If you're struggling to get shit done, just know if you see me on live, during the day doing some tasks that looks a bit crap, I don't want to be doing it. I'm not motivated. But that's why I do the streams, is so you can do whatever you're putting off at your end, right? Come here, puppy. No, come here. No, stop whining at me. Come here. Come lie down. No, come lie down. Oi, bed. Go lie down. Don't just sit there whining at me, thank you. So, around 3 to 4 would be the worst time to stream, since I usually get out of school around that time, at least when I used to go to school. Yeah, well, the thing is with YouTube being global, bro, you pick them up all over the place. But yeah, it seems to be the American kid time slot, I think is the biggest troll bracket, man, but it's alright. Alright, sorry guys, the dog's, she binds a bit sometimes, we'll try. Stop here. Hey, it's enough. No, you're alright. Stop. I won't be on here too much longer, but I'm busy. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. No, go lie down. Don't be rude. Stay over there. Don't be rude. Your phone's about to die, Cabo. Oh, well, thank you for stopping in, Cabo. Make sure you hit the like for me, bro, before you run your phone flat. Odie, stop it, dog. No, you're going to start ruining this. Everyone will leave because of you whining. Oi, your bed. Go lie down. It's enough. Come on, puppy. Behave yourself. It's enough. Should hopefully behave yourself now. Always wanted to go to New Zealand. Always wanted to see the Shire. Yeah, down in the down the Waikato. Down the Waikato was the all the Lord of the Rings stuff like that. Yeah, mate. As I say on here all the time, you only live once, guys. If you want to pursue something and do it, don't spend your life going, I wish make it happen, man. The flights are pretty cheap. They're not too bad, actually. I looked at it for a mate in the UK. We were looking at him flying over here. If you book it a few months out, it's about £1,200, something like that, return to New Zealand. Sometimes it's like 1,200 quid from the UK. 1,000, something like that. Not too bad. I'm not sure where were you from, Porky? For some reason I thought you were from the UK. Where are you from, mate? Sunset Bunny again. Hello, Bunny. What's the big forest range in New Zealand? My mate Eli got lost in there last year. Probably the main one. What would be the main one? I don't know. There's a lot of them, bro. Honestly, there's a lot of very big forest ranges you can get lost in here, bro. To be honest, at least we don't have potato fingers yet. Why are we gonna have potato fingers? What have I missed? What's going on here, guys? What have I missed here? We're talking about the Earth hurtling through the universe and the speed it's going, and when we're potato fingers. How do we get potato fingers? What's going on? Work nights my whole life. Now that I'm retired, I find myself slipping back into that sleep pattern. Interesting. I tried to do some night shift work at one point for a courier company, and it was graveyard shift over Christmas. They needed extra staff. I started work at like 10:30 at night and finished at like 8 in the morning. That messed me up, man. Yeah, I couldn't adapt to it. Too many orcs in New Zealand. You love my lesbian haircut? Well, it's not a haircut. It's not a haircut. You see, what I did is I shaved my head down to like that long, and now it's growing out. So it's not a haircut. It's a hair grow. See? But yeah, I'm gonna shave my head again soon. New fun fact. The Earth spins around the sun at 67,000 miles an hour. And here we are, worried about the fuel prices and the Strait of Hormuz, and it's a bloody miracle we're blimmin' stay on this board. Physics. Exciting. Could never do night shifts, I'd probably smoke beforehand and pass out. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was in the place I was at, bro. I think that was what everyone was doing, bro, but they were staying awake with enough caffeine, bro. Actually, quite a boring fact. It's a boring fact, Bunny, but it depends how you look at it, you know? It's something to think about. You know, the Earth hurtling through space, you know? Something to think about. Bit of perspective, mate, you know? If you zoom out far, if you know how big your problems are, right? If you zoom out far enough, you can't even see the Earth, man. You know, it's a big universe, my friend. Don't worry about those little things. Mitre Peak and Milford Sound, I think I was getting lost in the ranges out Milford Sound. Yep, that'd be bloody cold. Did he survive out there, or what happened, mate? What was the outcome of that? How long was he missing for? Jeez, man. Yeah, you wouldn't want to get lost out there. Have to have the night shift gene. They say people with ADHD tend to be better at working late. That's what I found, Bear, is like I was up at the time, like I was out of work for a while, and I was up playing video games till 5 in the morning all the time and like sleeping in the day. So that's when I saw a night shift job come up. I was like, I'll just go do that. Like, I'm used to being up all night. I'm a night owl, but yeah, actually doing it, no. Still haven't found him. Oh, shit, man. Well, that's bloody horrible. Sorry to hear that, bro. But, you know, I guess the other way of looking at it, right? He was over here. He was doing what he wanted to do, right? He was out chasing his dream. He'd come over here, and he was out in the trekking through the bush and that. I've experienced a lot of that with motorcyclist friends, right? Lost a lot of the boys. Here we go. I gotta get better at that. Lost a lot of the boys over the years, right? It fucking sucks, but you know, they were doing what they wanted to be doing. They were pursuing what they wanted to, right? They were out living. So different way of looking at it, but still sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Nearly went down the wrong pipe. Top of the North Island, Bear, right at the top in Northland, man. As well as bro, he was doing what he loves, bro. Knew the risks. Exactly it, man. That's exactly it. You've got very good optics there, my friend. You got very good optics. You're a good fit for the channel, man. No, puppy. Enough. Your brother's keeping quiet. Oh, I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah. Been a while since I lost one. It's been, nearly 20 years now. But yeah, back in the day, we were all riding motorbikes each weekend after work and that, always hanging out. I buried them all in the space of freaking 2 years, bro. That's when I stopped riding for like 8 years after that. And just because it wasn't like that I was upset in that way. It was that I knew I rode the same and took too many risks, and I knew I needed to grow up more before I rode motorbikes again, right? So that's where, yeah, all my mates got ended on bikes in the space of a couple of years. Like, that was all the boys gone. Like, now I ride again, but I tend to just ride alone, and just keep it chilled and just enjoy the ride, right? Enjoy why I got into it, which is the experience, right? You broke your face, it's upside down. Okay. I'll turn it the right way up. That might help. That's the best advice I have for you there, mate. We're at 20 likes. Thank you very much, guys. 21. It says 20 for me. That usually means 21, so I do appreciate it. I appreciate the love. How many votes we got? 40 votes. Holy crap. I've got a lot of votes there. I hope we got some new subs tonight, some new friends. Keep the conversation going. We get into a good chat. The more chat there is, the more topics, the more we can throw things at me, people. That's why I'm here. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. What are we doing? What are you talking about? Takes hard times to make you open your eyes, I guess. Yep, we always learn in the suffering, man. We always learn, in the depth of it, right? You don't learn anything through success. When things go perfectly, right? Like, when things are going good, I've been thinking about that a lot the last couple of months. To appreciate the normal days, not the days that are just like really good, right? Those really high points, but appreciating just a day where, hey, maybe nothing special happened. It was a boring ass day, but nothing went wrong. Like, it's not like the days when my motorbike blows up, my car blows up, or I lose a friend or something, right? Those are the bad days. Like, I'm learning to appreciate just the normal days, and I get a little bit done here or there, and it's like, I didn't sit on my ass all day. I'm moving forward. I'm moving out of that depression. Like, appreciating just the moment for what it is, right? I think helps me a lot. I bet his name's Gary. Who decided to name the chair? The mascot possum. We have a channel mascot possum that lives up the back of the garage, and his name's Gary. Named after old Gary Warren, who stops by the channel here sometimes. We named him Gary for Gary, because Gary said he wanted more garage streams, so Gary the possum lives in the garage. You see? Mania, hypermania, and motorbikes is a disaster waiting to happen. That's it, man. Why is it called a chair? Who decided to name the chair? That makes me think of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy with the whale falling to Earth. Look up Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the whale. And the bowl of petunias. Yes. Another brilliant movie. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is a brilliant movie. I think I still have it on DVD. Yes. How are we all going? Granddad used to tell me when I was little, the days you try less to impress are the days you grow more. Only just understanding that. Yep. That's what I love about life, man, is it's all about the journey. That is the meaning of life. The meaning of life. Everyone's asking through religion, through this, through that. What is the meaning of life? Why are we here? You're here to go on the journey. You're here to have the experience. As I say, the millions of other sperm on the day, you were racing millions of sperm, you were the fastest one. If you weren't, you wouldn't be you. So you're the one out of the millions who gets to have the experience. You won, man. You get to go on the journey. Just it's a hard world, but we'll look after each other here. Why is it called a table? Someone's hires. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think he might be on a bit of a bender, that fella, but that's all right. He's asking the hard questions. I know where Celtic's going with this from the moment. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create easy times. Easy times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. Yes, sir. We'll pin that one up for sure. For sure. Oh, I'm going to have a blimmin'... I'll get off here in a bit. I'm going to need a shower, folks. I've been in the garage room. I'm still I'm not too grubby, obviously. But I'm a little bit grubby from all the garage stuff. But the garage floor is coming together. And we'll be back to building cars and motorbikes soon. And as always, it's body double streams and stuff, right? Work alongside me stuff. So we're doing good. We're doing good. I'm going to get myself a haircut. It is deep, man. It is deep. It's the way of the world, my friend. Yeah. But the reality is we're here living it. We're here living it now. I'm still, honestly, I firmly believe we're in the best time ever to be alive. If you're wanting to improve yourself, all the resources are available. If you're struggling, right, You don't have to go to a library. You've got a phone with AI and stuff. You can look up anything immediately. Everything is literally everything right now is in the palm of your hand. You're sitting here watching me. Everything is in the palm of your hand, and it's what do you do with that device? Do you use it to just comfort yourself and entertain yourself and buy crap and whatever, or how much of it are you using the beneficial side of it? That, like, if you want to learn a trade now, you want to do anything, you don't need a tradesman on how to fix your oven or something. You go, Jack, I have this model oven, it's doing this, and it'll just run you through it, and you can fix things yourself. Like buying all the bolts for my house, they would have cost me hundreds of dollars 20 years ago. I would have had to just go buy them from a store. But because it's on the internet, rather than it being a paper thing, and I've got there's a car for sale, I guess I'll go look at it. You can look at all the pictures. You know, if I'd wanted bolts for the house, you know, this builder was shutting down his building business. He had a whole heap of leftover bolts and stuff, and it was like $10. You must take it all, right? 10, 20 years ago, that would have been a newspaper. And, get the magazine first thing in the morning, get over there, call them before somebody else did, all this. We've got all the convenience. We've got all the knowledge, all the information is available at your fingertips, right? You know, it's never been easier to be whoever the heck you want to be, right? And, you know, if you got a phone in we got to remember, you got to be grateful for your position, right? You weren't born in some country where you're in a mud hut walking 4 miles to get your water each day. Your toy isn't a stick, you know? You know, it's just by chance you were born where you were born into the family you were, right? So, you know, there's over 3 billion people on Earth still do not have the internet. They barely have clean water and stuff, right? You know, your life ain't so bad. Right size your problems. It's a good gratitude exercise to think about that. Some other poor bastard always has it worse than you, trust me. Well, one I heard a couple of weeks ago, I've seen it around Instagram a bit. It's like if everybody in the world put their problems into a big bowl, right? Everybody in the world writes their problems down. You write down your problems. We'll all write down our problems. Let's throw them in a big bowl. Would you rather hang on to your problems or risk grabbing somebody else's problems out of that bowl? Are your problems that bad? If everybody's problems are in there, every situation they got to deal with, what they're suffering with, what their situation is, everybody puts in a bit of paper. Would you rather have your bit of paper or risk, I could get a billionaire's bit of paper, or I could get all kinds of problems, right? So it's a good way to think about right-sizing your problems. How big are your problems really? You know, what did your ancestors and your bloodline have to go through for you to exist, right? For you to exist now, your bloodline has survived all of human history. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. So we are the survivors of the bloodline. We're the people who didn't die in the Crusades or whatever, die in some war or whatever, right? We are the survivors. And what did your grandfathers and 10x, 20x great grandfathers, you know, Oog, who was in the cave, who was, you know, a relation of you at some point. His name was Oog. Oog the caveman. And, you know, as you can see, I haven't come too far from that. I'm Oog in a caravan. But you get what I mean? You know what? This is the best time to be alive ever. It really is. It's going to probably get a bit shittier going forward. But this is right. You're right in the sweet spot right now, I think. I had to go right there. A bear, I can't say that one out loud, but wow, man, yep. What car are you building? I've got a project at the moment, Mazda MX-3. You mean an RX-3? What's an MX-3? There's an MX-3. Yeah, we're building a Nissan Fairlady twin turbo at the moment. I've got like 10 of them, bro. I've got a Mazda Miata as well. I've got, what else we got? We got a classic Mini to build. I've got my Land Cruiser I got to fix. We got the ZX14 motorbike, the ZZR 1200. I got the race bike. Yeah, all sorts goes on here, man. Just building my life up out in the country. So I'm building my own garage and cabin, like tiny home cabin to live in at the moment. So I just stream all the build of all that and stuff, right? Just day by day. It's all about like the unseen work here, bro. That's what I stream during the day, right? It's just showing. RX-3, nice, bro. Solid, man. Oh, that'll be nice. A beautiful, beautiful machine, man. Reason I got locked up, bro, I wasn't thinking about my problems. I was fixing other people's. If I'd taken 10 minutes to see that, I would have saved 3 years. Hey, man, yeah, hindsight is 2020, right? You look back and you go, man, I was an idiot. Why did I do that? But, you know, hey, now you know better, right? So it served a purpose. As long as As long as you can make your suffering serve a purpose and help you in your future, right? You know, quite often the really bad things that have happened to you, they've served you the rest of your life, right? It might have sucked at the time. It might have cost you years, right? But the lessons you learn are where the growth is, right? That's where you move forward from. Rather than seeing it as all these bad things happen to me, it's like, well, why did they happen, and how do I operate differently now, you know? But yeah, RX3, bro, beautiful. The Chinese farmer, that's it. I can't remember the exact wording of that right now. I do. Ah, damn it. Feel free to cite that one there, Bear. Do an old blooming Google copy and paste if you wish. Isn't it amazing on how many votes do we have? 42 votes, and 40% of them are apparently trolls. Sad state of the world, eh? Sad state of affairs, folks. If 40% of the YouTube viewership are trolls, the brain rot is strong. I fear for the next generation, but that's all right. Is my heater too loud? I want my heater. You're just gonna have to bear it. Bear it. And we got beer in here. Get it? Yeah? I'm just gonna let's put that a bit further away so it's not so. All right. Is that better? That should be all right. 1977, I think the year is on it. It was my granddad's. Oh, awesome, man. Right, just chip away at it, bro. As always, man. The message of the channel, bro. Project cars and that. Like, I was in deep depression. I put off my projects for years and stuff, bro. I really messed up my life, man. Big time. And now that's why I've spent 3 years clawing it back, right? 3 years clawing it back, changing the company I keep, changing my mindset, working on myself. You know? You're the Trollmeister, Bear. Yeah, beautiful machine, old RX3, man. Just the main thing I find, bro, is clearing the space around the car is where I get the progress, right? If it's all in a mess and it's cluster, I just can't work on anything, bro. So I always, no matter what I'm trying to do, I always work on the environment first, so that it's creating systems to make it possible to actually do things, right? You know, clean up is always the start point for anything. For a healthy mind, like cleaning up your environment around you is like, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect, but just getting organised, getting systems built, that's what it all comes down to. We don't fall to the level of our habits, we fall to the level of our systems, right? So, yeah. Might have to start making some dinner soon. What have I got to put on tonight? What have we got? I could make a macaroni and cheese. It's probably a bit late for that. Susie will probably be home before I can get that made. 7:38. You should be home in about 20 minutes. 30 minutes. I'll need to have a shower too. So I will head off here in about 5-10 minutes, guys. We'll start to wrap it up, eh? Start to wrap it up. What we got in here? Some steak. Oh, we got chicken nuggies. I got chicken nuggets. There we go. Chicken nuggies for dinner tonight. Oh, if I don't drop the bag. Won't help. You gotta have your chicken nuggies sometimes, right? I mean, they're not the most nutritious, as I say. I'm not a health channel. Oh, we got some bacon, steak, cheese, chicken nuggies. That'll keep me going. Just got the colour sorted out. Now my granddad had blue and black, but the blue doesn't exist anymore for some reason. You will find someone who can replicate it, bro. So if you have any of that blue, like on a painted panel or something, if you go to the right paint shop, like a decent one, where they mix up the paint for you, they've got a tool that they put on it that will literally scan it and it'll detect exactly how much of everything is in that colour, and then they just go make it for you, bro. Like you can get them to make up like a test can and a rattle can. They're usually like $30. They'll make you a custom can with a 2-pack epoxy in it, so you can do like the engine bay or something with that or whatever. They come out pretty good. But yeah, some of them are 2-pack and you can activate. But yeah, just go to a paint mix-up shop, bro, and they will just literally scan any car panel you want or anything you got. You can take it in, and yeah, they'll scan off it and it'll tell them exactly what's in it, and they'll just make it for you, bro, so you can have the exact same colour. Kind of stresses me out. I truly can't rest amidst chaos and colour. Yeah, are you feeling a lot better now, Bear? Now that you're getting back to how things were, right, bro? So you're doing all right. Charity says, "Hey, Daddy." Okay, I'm not your daddy. I don't have any kids, mate. I'm unk status. I'm just an uncle. Just an uncle. Uncoordinated Uncle. That would have been a good YouTube name for me. Unco Uncle. Would have been perfect. Can't imagine anything but a red RX-3. I tell you a color I like RX-3s in is like a pewter silver, like quite a deep silver, and then you get all the chrome with it. It's like it's like a reasonably dark silver. It's just a really nice combo on that with all the chrome of the RX-3s. I've always seen that looks really nice, man. Whereas you start to go to like a gunmetal grey or a black, but the same with the blues and stuff, right? That right shade of blue. I think the blue will look nice. Blue, red, silver. I typically don't like painting cars black just because like it hides all the lines on them. Same with white, right? It hides all the lines. I always like something with a bit of metallic, like a gunmetal grey and stuff. I do like candy apple red, but everybody paints their car can. Everybody who gets a paint job on a custom car, they're like, I want candy apple red, and I'm not too much about it. Never go wrong with gunmetal grey, yeah, for sure, man, for sure. I agree. Gunmetal grey is a beautiful colour. One colour I really like that I'm probably going to paint that brown convertible Z with. I'm either going to keep it brown. Hey, stop it. Go to bed. That's enough. Enough. I'm either going to paint it the factory brown of that convertible 300ZX because the convertible 300ZX in right-hand drive, they only made like 550 of them, and only the first year of production had brown, so they only made like 30 or 40 cars in that brown. So I think I probably should keep it the same colour. I mean, I don't have to. I could do whatever the heck I want, but just for that car, I think I'll keep it a bit more pure. Like, yes, I'm putting a body kit and all that on it, but I do like that factory colour. But I also like the Nissan Midnight Purple. The other colour I like, it's almost like gunmetal grey, but it's called Lotus Storm Titanium. There's a colour on the Lotus Elise. It's Lotus Storm Titanium. Beautiful colour, man. It's almost like a gunmetal grey. It's kind of lighter, and it's got some bronze and copper like undertones in it. Just in the different lights, it's an incredible colour, man. So yeah, look that up. Lotus Storm Titanium paint colour. Very pretty. Still taking it slow on home improvement, but I'm over the hump with getting the kitchen done. That's it, bro. It's just, as I say, it's not about breaking yourself to get through it. It's about that bit by bit improvement, right? Think about wrapping your Lambo in either true blue or primer grey. Primer grey, no. There is no worse colour to paint a car than primer grey, and then it's like clear coated. It just ends up looking like primer. I don't like it. I've seen all the Audis and stuff done. It literally looks like primer and then something clear coat. No, that colour should be illegal. D-Bird, hey, D-Bird in the house. Yeah, he's got a Huracan, bro. He'll let you drive it, D-Bird. He'll let you drive it. I'm sure he will. He likes to invite us over to Las Vegas. So if you get to Vegas, you can get to drive a Lambo Huracan. Damn, man, I'm damn near on the plane, man. But he has my dream car, bro. That is like realistic, right? Of a car I might actually attain in my lifetime because I like the style of it as a Lamborghini Huracan. I would love one. I adore that car, not because it's influences and shit. Since I first saw one on a pavilion when they first came out, I was like, that's gorgeous, man. I really like that. Is the only Lambo I want as a Huracan. They're about 300,000 New Zealand dollars. No, it's sports car one, like the one after the Gallardo. It's like a two-door sports car one. The SUV one is the Urus. I think it might be the same motor as a Huracan, actually, or very similar. You look like a bully Karen from the neighbourhood. You fishing without a licence. You got to have a licence to fish around here. You can't fish without a licence. Yeah, I'm going to be jumping over to your stream. Are you doing a stream shortly, Dennis? How you going, dude? Surely you're doing you got to do your morning stream, after all them donuts. We all seen you. Did everybody all see that? Dennis got himself a box of donuts for his son's birthday. Those were, oh man, were those all the yeast donuts you were talking about? That's why I made the comment on Dennis. He's like, look at all these donuts. I'm like, let me guess, 60 minutes of hell stream in the morning, is it? You got to burn them off now, motherfucker. Sucked in madly. Sucked yourself in. I hope it was worth it, motherfucker. I don't want to hear no whining today. Like, oh, I feel so, it sucks today. Did it to yourself, my boy. No sympathy, my bro. No sympathy today. Yeah, it's interesting. Interesting. Dennis is up. He's up with the sparrows. He's up before the damn birds, that boy. He's the bird that's up before the birds. That's why her name's Dennis Bird. Only a bird gets up and fucking starts chirping at 4 in the fucking morning. This fucking guy, eh? The damn inspiration. Fly, you beautiful eagle bastard. But I got about a third of the front of the garage floor done there today, Dennis. We've finished that up. About a third of it's done. I'm going to drag, and I cleared off that platform in the middle. We're going to drag that out tomorrow, continue the floor. After that, drag out the workshop. Then I'm going to have a full floor that's like flat, right? Rather than step ups and step downs and gaps in it and shit. So now we can build 2 cars at a time. Well, 3 really. Once there's enough shelving, and hopefully I can finally work on my damn convertible, my own project, right? That I'm going to keep. It's been off the road. It was meant to come off the road to put another motor in it, right? For a couple of weeks. It's been off the road for 7 years while I've done everything else and life. And we're going to get there. We'll get there soon. So we're on the up, boys. We're on the up. No idea what you said there, Ethan. I only do English here, my bro. Yeah, I'd never even heard of yeast donuts. I don't know what the man's talking about. But he's got the secret sauce. Gonna take a shit and see you shortly. Yep. Get those donuts out of you, boy. Fucking Dennis fucking Bird, eh? He's a legend, bro. Like, I love that bloody man. We all do. We all love Dennis Bird and his workouts. We do. He keeps it real. Keeps it real. Have to try the yeast donuts. Yeah, well, go spoil yourself. Yeah, did you see that one, Celtic? You see Dennis D-Bird's latest short, man. He's probably his latest short. Yeah, big box of donuts. Man, they went to some effort decorating those. I think one of them had a little USA flag in it and everything, man. It was rad. God bless America. America. You know, America. You know. Definitely need to head over to the States someday. And I think the best way to do it is through this YouTube and stuff. Like, we'll meet a bunch of people and stuff. And I'd love to travel across America. So hope some of you motherfuckers got a couch. I've definitely been offered a couple of places for sure. So I don't want to do tourism America. I don't want to go like see California. Or, you know, go to New York. Come see Times Square in New York. No, I'm not interested. I like the country. I want to get out in nature, mate. Get out in nature and enjoy myself. Can we get to 30 likes before I head off here? I'm going to wrap it up in a minute. I'll take a bit of a break. Go have a quick shower. Dennis has gone to take a crap. He'll be live in 10 minutes. So I'll go take a quick shower. And after that, I'll make some dinner. And then the missus will be home. And just, yeah, mod on Dennis's channel. And then jump off here and yeah, watch a movie or something. Chill for the evening. America. Can we get to 30 likes? Anybody not tapped the screen yet? Double tap me on the forehead if you want to do that. I've got 28 likes on my end. If anybody wants to throw a like, they are free. If you're not subscribed yet, please do. If you just wandered in the door, you can always subscribe. If you don't know what this random New Zealander's on about, and you're like, oh, I'm curious, you can always subscribe and like unsubscribe after the next time you watch me. You know, you can come and go. Come to Atlanta, I'll put you to work renovating my house. Oh, hey. Stay away from Atlanta. Got it. No, I need a good holiday, mate. Need a break from the world. When I get to that point, when I get to the point my life's together enough, I've travelled New Zealand and shit, and hey, I'm gonna go spend a couple of months in the States or something. I'm on holiday, man. I ain't working when I'm over there. I'm just gonna have myself a good old time. Have myself a good old time. Alright guys, I'm gonna bounce. I'll be back on tomorrow. We'll do more garage work tomorrow. About, what are we gonna be, about 14 hours from now. About 14 hours from now I'll be doing a stream in the morning. We'll rip that old garage floor deck out, drag that out the door, dig a bunch of holes, concrete in all those other beams, get all the boards on. Then I'll get the race car chassis out. We'll clear out the workshop. I'm just going to crank through it tomorrow. So I'm going to get earlier night tonight, guys. Can I still call you Venom? Yeah, call me Venom, call me Mark, whatever works for you guys. I don't, it doesn't matter. It's all the same. It's all the same. Alright guys, have a good one, and I'll see you on D-Bird's channel. Anybody here who's not subscribed to Men of Action yet, check out his channel, Men of Action. That's where we're all going to be shortly, in about 10 minutes. He's doing a home workout. Get what you can if you join in his workouts. You know, you don't have to do what he does. It's taken him 6 years plus to, cranks it out. Don't try to keep up with that man. He's out of his freaking mind. But yeah, do what you can each day in there. There's diet information on his channel. There's beginning workouts. He does everything for free to serve people and help people, right? Motivate and inspire. He cops a lot of hate for it, but he still grits through it, right? So, alright, see you all there in about 10 minutes. Men of Action channel. Otherwise, I'm back on in Freckle Pastor here. 14 hours, guys, and we'll be back to body double stream working in the garage. Check out the channel if you haven't. All that jazz. Cool. Alright, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you there.